On May 5th, 2025, the world of football was put into absolute shock as it was announced that Trent Alexander-Arnold would be leaving Liverpool Football Club at the end of the 24-25 season, marking the end to the player's 20-year run through the academy into the senior team at Liverpool Football Club. Now, while if you were to tell someone about this turn of events 3 years ago, they might not believe you. However, the rumors of Trent leaving Liverpool had been swirling throughout the 24-25 season, with it being speculated that he would be leaving his boyhood club on a free to join Real Madrid. Now, Trent's decision to leave Liverpool to join Real Madrid, in my opinion, has resulted in one of the biggest dichotomies of opinion when it comes to football, with many people, primarily former player pundits, speaking out in support of Trent Alexander-Arnold, feeling as though it is his own right to do whatever he wants with his own career, and given the fact that he had been at Liverpool since he was a child, they felt as though it was reasonable for him to want to leave the club and go and experience a new challenge at Real Madrid. Now, on the other side of the coin, many Liverpool fans felt Trent was betraying his boyhood club. After all, Trent is from Liverpool and came up through the academy, and they felt there was a certain level of loyalty that he was turning his back on to pursue greener pastures at Real Madrid. Also, too, on top of that, Real Madrid had recently beaten Liverpool in the Champions League final since Trent had transitioned into the first team. This is 2 finals at the top European stage where Real Madrid had bested Liverpool. So ultimately, many of them felt Trent was leaving his boyhood club not to go seek a team in a different experience, but rather he felt Real Madrid was a better chance and a better team to suit his career and his individual endeavors. Now, as a Liverpool fan myself, when I found out that Trent was going to be leaving Liverpool for Real Madrid on a free, I can't lie, I was pretty pissed off. And in many respects, I felt he was a complete rat and was betraying his own boyhood club. And in a certain capacity, I still feel like that to this day. But I also recognize the other factors that maybe would have prompted Trent to want to leave Liverpool and experience another challenge at another club. Now, I think the big issue with the entire Trent saga is the way he handled it. Look, being that Trent was the boyhood club player at Liverpool, he got a lot of benefits from that. While Trent is an unbelievably talented footballer, we can't ignore the fact that there have been many games and many instances in games where he hasn't performed at his best. And in that, I feel as though Trent has not gotten the criticism that other players do from his own fan base. He's gotten a lot of criticism from pundits, fans outside of the Liverpool fan base, but our own fans always had his back, and while people would be saying stuff like that Trent couldn't defend, we always felt it was our duty to, no pun intended, defend Trent in that capacity. Why? He was Liverpool born and bred, he was already a club legend, and we all had the expectation that Trent was going to be remaining at Liverpool throughout his entire career. And I don't blame Trent for not wanting to be at Liverpool for his entire career. As we've mentioned, he's won everything at Liverpool. So I don't believe it's unreasonable for him to want to go experience a new city, a new club, but it's the manner with which he went about it. Let's not all act dumb. Trent has known he was going to leave Liverpool for quite some time. And the fact of the matter is, during the 24-25 season, every fan was expecting or in anticipation of news that Trent would be staying with Liverpool. So when the news finally broke that he was actually going to be going to Real Madrid, everyone was shocked and everyone felt betrayed because we all had an expectation that he was going to be loyal to his club and stick it out with Liverpool and finish his career here. And I don't blame him for wanting to go do something else. But on top of that, we can't ignore the fact that you're going to a club that beat us in 2 Champions League finals within the past decade. While Real Madrid is not a direct rival of Liverpool, they're kind of a European rival. We are 2 of the biggest European clubs, and as I mentioned, have competed in the Champions League in recent memory. So it's not like Trent Alexander-Arnold went to go to Barcelona, which ultimately would be a huge Spanish giant club, and he would be going to experience something new. He went to Real Madrid because he wanted to become a Galactico, and he wanted to win a Ballon d'Or. He said it himself that he wants to be the first right back to win a Ballon d'Or. I feel as though The Trent situation went from him being a guy that represented everything that Liverpool was about to becoming a player that ultimately had a strong emphasis on the things that he wanted to accomplish individually. And that's where I feel the betrayal got deep. But I want to know what you guys think. Is Trent as big of a traitor as he's been portrayed in the media and by a lot of Liverpool fans? Or is it like how I said, it's a complicated issue that I feel Trent and his team did not handle perfectly, and ultimately he's probably going to get a lot of bad press and he's not going to be thought of that fondly in history, but it is what it is and we move on. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell as well. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.